Hello, it is I. Now let me get this out of the way early. I know Forza Horizon 6 isn't in development or even confirmed yet, but now is the best time to make wishlist videos on the next game. As if you suggest things to be in the game before it goes into development, the more likely we are to see those features. And that's also why I made today's video on customization features we'd love to see in Forza Horizon 6. Now before we get into this video, make sure to drop kick that like button, yeah? 4,000 likes is the target, you already know. The more likes and comments we get, the more likely that the developers would actually watch this video. Anyways, without further ado, let us get into this video.
1800 for the new Rusty, man, grab it and kick it out.
Wheels have had a pretty big overhaul throughout Forza's history, but there is a lot of room for improvement. First of all, we need more manufacturer wheel options, because in Forza Horizon 2, the Porsche 918 Spider has completely different wheels to what it has in the following games, and some of us much prefer these older rims, so it would be amazing if we can see more manufacturer wheels in the game as customization parts, so we can install them onto our cars and make them look so much more unique. And just look at how good retrofitting wheels looks on some cars. It's so good, man, we need this in the game. Another way to make your car look unique is by having odd wheels. Now yes, I know odd wheels don't always look good, but it would look incredible on drift cars because they do often run odd wheels in real life. And if we see this in Forza Horizon 6, then it actually gives us a reason to use these 1552 turbofan wheels. Because let's be honest, who unironically puts these on their cars? And finally, the option to make rims smaller on all cars would be incredible. This is only seen on SUVs and off-roaders, but it should be seen on all cars in the game. Because if you're building a drag car, you'd want it to have high profile tires so it looks so much more aggressive. I mean, look at how mean this drag car looks. We need to recreate cars like this in the game. Mike Brown, please listen to me. We need this in the game, please.
Country, bore on the off and a bando, profit also lovely.
Now in the Forza franchise, as you may know, some performance modifications make aesthetic changes to your car. For example, if you upgrade your brakes, the discs become bigger and the calipers turn red. And if you install a roll cage, well, you of course see a roll cage installed in your car. Now I'm sure we can all agree that this is very cool, but how much better would it be if we could see more aesthetic changes with performance parts? For example, if you install a racing intercooler, imagine the intercooler poking out of the grille. If you upgrade your exhaust system, imagine it changing the actual exhaust to a 4-inch tip. Just imagine how amazing a 4-inch tip would be in the back. That's what she said. And this is a bit of a stretch, but imagine if when you do an engine swap, the engine actually changes aesthetically so you can open up the bonnet and look at it. Hey, that would be fantastico, as they say in Italy. And not just that, but even more examples were seen in the older Forza titles like Motorsport 4. As if you took some weight out of your car, the passenger seat would disappear, which is so cool to see. So the return of that, along with new aesthetic performance mods like intercoolers, exhaust systems and engine swaps, would be absolutely amazing in Forza Horizon 6. I'm sure that we can all agree.
Yeah, and I ain't never been on no diet.
Now Forza Horizon 5 has introduced many brand new body kits into the franchise, as you may know. Some were obnoxious, others were obnoxious, they were all obnoxious to be fair. However, they did remove quite a lot of body kits which are seen on the previous Forza games, the likes of Rocket Bunny kits, the Liberty Walk 458 kit, and even the Forza Edition body kits found in Motorsport 7. Why would you get rid of this? They look so amazing. However, they haven't just missed out some wide body kits, but they've also removed quite a few bumpers as well, as the R35 GTR came with so many cool bumpers in Forza Motorsport 4, but in Horizon 5 you can only install a Liberty Walk kit, which is a little bit boring now. So the return of these forgotten bumpers would be absolutely incredible as well. And finally, the ability to mix and match different body kit parts would be absolutely amazing. Because whenever you tuck on a wide body kit, the only part you can change is the wing and the bonnet, which is very restrictive. Whereas in games like Need for Speed, you can mix and match different fenders and bumpers to make some very unique car builds. And you could do this in Forza Horizon 3 as well, kind of. As that game had a glitch where you could fit different bumpers onto wide-body cars, which resulted in some very interesting car builds. Hey, the cars looked fire! So I really hope that Forza can reintroduce this glitch back as an actual feature, as you don't know it can make for some really unique car builds.
I know full well where the 9 is.
Now we have body kits, wheels and wings in Forza Horizon 5, which is, it's cool, it's alright, it's fine, I can't complain as they say. But we can't individually change out the headlights and taillights, which I'm surprised isn't a thing already. I mean, in Horizon 5, you have so many body kits like on the RX-7 and Mark V Supra, which changes the headlights and taillights, which is so amazing. So how cool would it be to have these as individual parts to install into these cars? So if you want these cool lights on your car, you don't have to install these body kits, because some of them are a little too OTT for my liking. I mean, you could literally have a 3-course meal of those canards alone, Jesus Christ. So having individual headlight and taillight customization would be absolutely bonkers, as they say. And also, I'd love for Underglow to make its debut into the Forza franchise as well. Now I know that neons aren't for everybody, but in a racing game like Forza Horizon, you just need to have it. As you can recreate cars like Brian O'Connor's Skyline GTR, or just put neons on a super rare car to trigger some purists. 6. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with a little bit of underglow in the game. So I'm sure we can all agree that we'd love to see custom headlights, taillights, and underglow as customization parts in Forza Horizon 6.
No composure, still flip like Motorola.
If you know me, you know how passionate I am about interior modifications, and how annoyed I am that we still don't have it in Forza Horizon 5. What do you mean? So of course I had to include this in the video. Now I know that gutting out the interior, having carbon door cards and an Alcantara dashboard would be a lot of effort for the developers to do, so why not have something as simple as interchangeable steering wheels? I mean, the wheel is already a disconnected part of the interior, as you can of course steer it to turn the car, so surely replacing this with an aftermarket Momo or Sparker wheel won't be too hard to do. I mean, it would be like changing out the wheels of your car pretty much. I'd imagine it's like that. I'm not a developer, but I'd imagine it's kind of easy to do. But if I could be a little more ambitious with the interior modifications I want to see, I'd love to be able to put bucket seats in the car, change the color of the interior, add gauges, have footwell lighting, basically anything and everything you can do in real life, I'd love to see in Horizon 6. But realistically, having interchangeable steering wheels is a very good way of introducing interior customization into the franchise.
My West Ting wanna leave me, but I told her I need 3 weeks notice.
As you may know, in Forza Horizon 5, we have a special button for cars with convertible roofs, race mode, and even interchangeable drivetrains like on the Mac E. So for the cars that don't have these switches, why not have a customization part be mapped onto this button instead? So what would this customization part be, I hear you say? Well, it was literally shown on the screen a couple of seconds ago. You really need to pay attention. Hydraulics and air suspension would be a great way to recycle this special button for a different purpose. Now, of course, putting hydraulics on a supercar would be sacrilegious and a little bit stupid, so I think hydraulics should only be made exclusive for old American muscle cars. Then the rest of the cars can come with air suspension. That way, if you want to flick some switches and do some low riding, then you could do that with an old American muscle car. But then if you want to bag a car, then the rest of the cars in the game will have the option to do that. Hey, you know what? Call me Albert Einstein, yeah, man's a genius out here.
You see, most of my G's got birded, that's why I still gotta watch for
The
the
vinyl editor in Forza games is very good. It's easy to use, there's a great community behind it, the possibilities are endless, it's all just very good, but it could be made gooder. Is that a word? No, it's not. It could be made better, that's the word. One way it can be improved is by allowing us to paint our cars in manufacturer colors, because sometimes we try and replicate manufacturer colors which aren't in the game. The likes of Reflex Purple, British Racing Green, and of course Midnight Purple 3. So a way for us to apply these colors onto cars where you can't paint them that color would be very nice, if you know what I mean. I confuse myself, what am I doing? Also, the addition of window stickers would be very nice as well. This is something we've been requested for years, decades even, yet it's still not seen in any Forza game as a customization part, which is a little bit embarrassing to see, especially knowing that other racing games like The Crew, Need for Speed, and even Gran Turismo have this in their games now. So window stickers in Forza Horizon 6 is a must. We really need to see window stickers because they are lacking so bad, you know. And finally, different sticker finishes. Because as you may know, if you have a satin car, your stickers would be satin. If your car is gloss, your stickers would be gloss, etc, etc. So having the ability to put chrome stickers on a satin car or matte stickers on a gloss car would be really cool in my opinion, and I'm sure the community would very much appreciate that.
I got twins in Leicester, both trying to say that they're into me.
Okay, now let's be real here. The customization in Forza games, especially Horizon 5, is absolutely amazing. But there are a few existing modifications which, if updated, could make the customization a million times better. Firstly, Forza Aero. It's a great way to improve the performance of your car, as it of course adds downforce, but it also adds a downwards force to the attractiveness of the car, because this can turn a solid 10 out of 10 car into a generous 3 out of 10. So Forza really need to update this ugly Forza Aero. It's so stupid, I don't like it, I hate the tow hook, it's stupid, man. Secondly, the special paints. Because in Forza games ever since Motorsport 5, we've had special paints which you can apply onto our cars, like metal flake, carbon fiber, chrome, and even wood. Yeah, you can paint your car wood. I don't know why this is added, I don't know why anyone would do this, but it's an option. But it's been the same options for the past 9 years, which is a very long time. It's so outdated now. So updated special paint options would be very nice. Perhaps forged carbon, holographic chrome, maybe even Vanta Black. Hey, that would be nuts. Vanta Black cars in Forza Horizon 6. Hey, that would be amazing. Also, we need more wing delete options on cars that don't have them yet. Now, sure, they can make some cars look very naked and weird, but they work so well on cars like the GT2 RS. Look how good that looks, man. And finally, we need more weird engine swaps in the game. Now, in Horizon 5, we did get our fair share of weird engine swaps like the LFA's engine, VR38s, and even diesel V8s. But how insane would it be to have Rolls-Royce Meteors, Merlin V12s, and maybe even electric electric motors as engine swaps. Man, that would be a game changer if you can EV swap cars in the game. Anyways, that's my list of customization parts we want to see in Forza Horizon 6. Leave your mod suggestions in the comments down below, and who knows, maybe your suggestion would be featured in the next game. It's happened to me, so it could happen to you, so leave them in the comments down below. Hey guys, I've been practicing my vocals lately. You guys want to hear me sing? Okay, listen ya. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did not, then that's a little bit sad. But if you did, then there's a button for you to press. Wow! As we're on the road to 250k, and any help towards that goal would be very much appreciated. Hey, I sounded so posh. What am I doing? Thank you very much. I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Stay safe, stay inside. Until next time. Cheers.
My dineros, what I'm out to get. Sombrero, I get hat and then I'm out again. Got an A1 Chica with a drive like a 3 litre. That's what she needs D for, like the outfit.